Yo, what is going on YouTube? Today I actually ran out of some of my product, my mass gainer product, Pro Gainer from Optimum Nutrition. You've seen me talk about it a couple times in some of my videos. With this one had the 14 servings with 650 calories in each serving. This one was also the strawberry flavor. I was not a fan of the strawberry flavor, so I'm pretty excited to go out and try a new flavor. So I'm gonna hit up the nutrition shop today, and I figured I'd take you guys along with me for the ride. Alright YouTube, so I'm on my way to the nutrition shop right now, and I figured out while I head out there, might as well just chat with you guys a bit about what I've experienced in the past and how to, I guess, approach your trips to these nutrition shops. I mean, it's really just going into a store and buying your product, but at the same time, the general consensus between the shop workers and stuff is to try to upsell and get you to buy products that you might not always need. You'll go in for a container of creatine or some protein, and they'll try to sell you something that has some crazy new chemical name that you don't really understand, that they say is 10 times better, that costs twice as much. In reality, you probably don't need that. It's just a matter of them trying to make some money off of you. And so I think in general, the first thing to say is go in with an open mind, but at the same time be smart about what you want. Go in, get what you need, and kind of get out. Just because, like I said, you probably don't need all that stuff that they're trying to upsell you with. But if you want to try it out, it's all up to you. And then secondly, another thing that I've learned over the past is really just to get to know the people that work there. If it's your local nutrition shop, you're probably going to see them fairly often once you start working out and getting really into changing your physique and stuff like that. And like I said, going in with an open mind is important, but at the same time they could still give you pointers. A couple of examples are two of the different shops that I visited throughout several years that I've been on and off working out. The shop owners and the workers were skinny like me, and they told me that they were at one point 120, 130 pounds. And there's one guy that I'm going to go see right now who I think he is around 140, so that's just about 5-ish pounds more than I am. But he's built and he's bulk, and he looks a lot bigger than me just because he has more muscle mass. I'm mostly fat since I just started out. So it's good still, just get that perspective and kind of be friendly with them and chat with them and really just learn how they did their things. Over time you'll be able to just ask them what kind of products might work better. But once again, just keep that open mind. And then lastly, I think another important thing to think about is pricing. When you go to these shops, your local mom and pop shops, or even GNC, whatever kind of shop it is that you have around your house, prices are usually going to be a bit more expensive than online retailers such as Amazon or other places. So if it's really one of those things, you gotta. It's almost an accident. It's really one of those things you got to think about. Do you need that product right away that day? Then if you don't mind paying an extra $5-10 for that same product that you can find for cheaper online, then by all means you'll have that product that day. Whereas if you wait, look up online, read the reviews as well. That's another benefit of online shopping. Reading multiple reviews and looking at comparable products. I think that's something else that you have to kind of weigh into when you're deciding on these different types of products that you want to buy and where you want to buy them from. So those are my thoughts. I'm getting here now. I don't want to record while I'm inside just because it might be kind of awkward, because it might just be one person in there. But I'll grab a couple of products that I need. I just need mass gainer right now, but they might give me some samples. Well, that's another thing. Ask for samples. They always want to give out samples. Once you buy something, just say, hey, you have any free samples? For somebody that's trying to gain weight or whatever the case may be for you. And more than likely they'll have a bag of samples behind their desk that they'll just hand out a couple of those samples to you if you ask. So I'm about to go in and I'll let you guys know how things turn out once I get out. Alright guys, so I just got out of the nutrition shop. It went pretty well. I grabbed just a tub of some mass gainer, and got a couple samples and a free shaker. So like I said, ask for samples. They didn't have exactly what I wanted. I wanted the Serious mask, but they weren't in stock with that one right now. But they, like I said, they recommended another one which I felt comfortable with. It was I'll post some photos of it when I get home, but I just wanted to let you guys know how it went. It was the same brand that I had before for my protein, so I'm assuming it's one of those exclusive brands that they carry multiple products of at that location. They didn't really seem to have a lot of the brands that I like. Like I said before, I like Optimum Nutrition, but they weren't carrying it. They had their protein, but they didn't have any of their mass gainers and a couple other products that I used to use from them. But it's alright, it's cool. If anything, I can just get them online on Amazon for a bit cheaper or something like that. But yeah, when I get home, I'll update you guys on how it went and what products I got. Alright, see ya. Alright YouTube, so I am back. So I didn't end up getting Optimum Nutrition Serious masks because they were not in stock with that product at the place that I went to. I ended up picking out this one right here. This is a brand that I've used once before with their protein. I'm not terribly familiar with this brand, but I was okay with what I had before. This one right here, when I compare it to the Pro Gainer that I had before, the Pro Gainer here has 14 servings per container with 650 calories and 60 grams of protein, whereas this new one, this new mass gainer that I picked up, has 20 servings per container and 700 calories. It only has 54 grams of protein though, so that's a small trade-off. But like I said, this one was a bit cheaper. The Pro Gainer is a bit more expensive. This one was around $50. In addition, I picked up a couple of samples. I know these are a bit unconventional in the fact that they're in like little Ziploc bags, but they have the supplement facts in the back here for both of them. I'll be giving these a shot before I work out, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about these if I'm still alive. And if I really like the product, I'll be sure to write like a product review and let you guys know if this is a good product to try out or if it's a product that you guys should avoid. And lastly, I got a shaker from them. I have about 40 shakers, but I needed one more just to be safe. So that's that. If you guys have any questions about these products, be sure to leave a comment below. However, I will be doing some, video reviews about these products coming up, just to let you guys know how I feel about them and whether or not they work for me. So be sure to stay tuned and like and subscribe.